Welcome to the Bolliteri Tennis Academy. My name is Coach James, and Rajan's here to hit some forehands, backhands, and serves. This is one of his forehands. Where are you from? Hong Kong. Far out. That's pretty cool. All right, listen. We're going to remind you of the bolliteri technique. This is another one. You do finish low. We want to get you to finish a little bit higher with your elbow a little bit higher. We're going to remind you of the bolliteri technique right here to make your shot even better, hitting the ball pretty well. When a good ready position is going to be defined by having our knees bent. Try to bend your knees. Keep your elbows out in front of the stomach. It's very important to try to keep your elbows out in front of the stomach and keep this racket head up, out here like this, right? And then you can just have a nice, short, simple backswing by just turning your hips and shoulders to the side. If you turn your hips and shoulders to the side, then we're going to try to make a circle. Oh, I need the other drawing tool. Circle, 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 right? So that means the racket head will be up when you turn your hips and shoulders to the side. Because when students choose this one, this downward motion, then I usually see a larger backswing, see? And that's the habit you have in. That's why we want you to try to start with the racket up, turn your hips and shoulders to the side, separate the hands. You'll have a shorter backswing. It'll be easier for you to hit the ball. I like to see that backswing remaining in the square box. All right, look, this arm. We could try to keep the left arm all the way out trying to catch the ball. When you go through to hit that ball, we got to hit low to high, and we got to turn the racket head up. Got to turn it up. Swing it out forward just a little bit, extending through the contact, but turn it up, up. It's got to go up. It's got to go up. We got to get this elbow up sooner. Okay? The elbow never makes it up to the height of the shoulder. That's what we want to try to focus on, getting that elbow up. Now, let's take a look at a couple of examples. Martina Hingis will hit her forehand off the right-hand side of the body. Watch. Here's a shorter. Notice how she keeps the strings above the hand when she turns to the side. That's how they make their loop. And this prevents her from having an excessive backswing. Then she can hit all the way out, and when the racket gets in front, she turned it up. She turned it up, correct? And her elbow gets to the same height as her shoulder, see? See that? I'll show you another example. Look, this is Roger Federer. All the way out. Look at his arm going all the way forward. There's an extension with his arm all the way out, elbow away from the stomach. The racket goes up, up, up. And look at the elbow. Same height as the shoulder, right? Here's a good example of how to take the racket back right here. Look. This one is Tommy Haas. Turns his hips and shoulders to the side, separates the hands, and look at the shorter backswing, how it stays on the right-hand side of the body. That's easier. It's just easier. It takes less time to hit the ball all the way out through to hit that ball. The racket goes up, up, and where's his elbow? Up. Racket head is up. So all of them, the racket head up. We'd like to see you working on that a little bit more this week. Let's take a look at the backhand side. You could think of the backhand as a left-handed forehand. Right? Oh, no, because you have a one-handed backhand. Excuse me, you can't think of it that way. That's only if you have a two-handed backhand. All right, so now we're going to focus on this. It's a pretty good grip that you have here. The focus has to be to stay sideways, and one of the best ways to stay sideways is to pretend you're holding a bucket full of tennis balls or a bucket full of water in that hand. See, that's my little bucket. Kind of a crude drawing. We're going to keep that hand back. I don't want to see the bucket over here. I don't want to see the bucket over here. The bucket should be behind the body over there. Whole idea is to try to stay sideways. Stay sideways. Separate the hands all the way out with the right hand, driving the racket head towards the net, and guess what? Turning it up. Trying to finish with the racket out in front of the body, but look where this racket is finished. The racket should be right about here. This is my little tennis racket. It's supposed to be a tennis racket. Finishing pretty good. Finishing in front of the body. Look, with the racket tip pointed up and the handle pointed down. I'll show you an example of what I'm talking about. Examples are always good. Roger Federer, it's a bit zoomed in, but you're going to see a lot of it here. Look, here goes Roger. He's got his grip. You got your grip. He's going to go all the way out. Now watch how Roger Federer stays sideways with that left hand staying back. Sideways, staying sideways, sideways. He throws that left hand back, really keeping his chest back. Look at his arm up in the air, finishing up. A bit zoomed in. But Patrick Rafter, here's another example of the one-handed backhand. Watch. All the way out, turning the racket. As soon as he strikes it, he turns it up, he turns it up, turns it up, turns it up, keeps his left hand back. Handle is pointed down at the ground. Tries to make 90 degrees, finishing with the racket in front of the body. See this racket here? We've got to get this racket up. Out, up. Turn it up. Finish right in front of the body. Keep it simple. Okay, my friend, let's take a look at the serve. We're going to try to get you to focus on it. How long have you been playing tennis?
Like 4 years.
4 years? I think it's time, my friend, because this is a forehand grip. I think it's time that you started focusing on a continental grip, okay? Try to get more to a continental grip. It's time. You bring that racket back. Look at the strings. They're pointed up at the sky. We want to see those strings pointed at your back, okay? And then there's got to be a lot of wrist snap, because if you use the forehand grip, you can only aim the racket down. That's it. It's just this way, all right? Why don't you to learn how to hit all different serves, the 3 different serves, by changing the way you do that. If you choose to use the continental grip, and I hope that you do so this week, look, this is Tommy Haas. This is how the racket will come back. Trophy position with the tip pointed up, handle pointed down, toss hand is up. And then look at how the racket comes back with the strings pointed to the back of his head. With the continental grip, you can do that. And then you're going to go up and flip the racket head out. Another example of that is this one, Maria Sharapova, because you could read the letter P. You can read the letter P. It's much easier for you to see all this stuff. Here we go. Trophy position right there. And then he's going to go all, look at the handle, pointed up. Edge of the racket comes up, high fives the ball, keeps flipping it all the way over so the P is flipped. The P is now flipped all the way finishing into the court. All right, my friend, hopefully some of these tips will help you, and you'll work on this stuff this week so I can walk out there on the court, see some improvements. Hopefully you will enjoy your game, and we'd like to thank you for coming here to the Academy and hope to see you again. Bye.